Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to the GK Star channel. Subscribe the channel and test with us. Now we are discussing about Amazon rainforest. The Amazon rainforest, also called Amazon jungle, is a moist broadleaf tropical rainforest in the Amazon biome that covers most of the Amazon basin of South America. This basin encompasses 70 lakh square kilometer, of which 55 lakh kilometer are covered by the rainforest. This region includes territory belonging to 9 nations and 3,344 formally acknowledged indigenous territories. The majority of the forest, 60%, is in Brazil, followed by Peru with 13%, Colombia with 10%, and with minor amounts in Bolivia, Ecuador, France Guyana, Suriname, and Venezuela. 4 nations have Amazonas as the name of their first level administrative regions, and France uses the name Guyana Amazonian Park for France Guyana's protected rainforest area. The Amazon represents over half of the planet's remaining rainforests and comprises the largest and most diverse tract of tropical rainforest in the world, with an estimated 390 billion individual trees in about 16,000 species. More than 30 million people of 350 different ethnic groups live in the Amazon, which are subdivided into 9 different national political systems and 3,344 formally acknowledged indigenous territories. Indigenous people make up 9% of the total population, and 60 of the groups remain largely isolated. The name Amazon is said to arise from a war Francisco de Orellana fought with the Topuas and other tribes. The women of the tribe fought alongside the men, as was their custom. Orellana derived the name Amazonas from the Amazons of Greek mythology described by Herodotus and Diodorus. In the Amazonas, there has been frightening and wars between the neighboring tribes of the Jibaro. Several tribes of the Jibaroan group, including the Shuar, practiced headhunting and trophies and shrinking. The accounts of missionaries to the area in the borderlands between Brazil and Venezuela have recounted constant infighting in the Yanomami tribes. More than a third of the Yanomami males on average died from warfare. During the Amazon rubber boom, it is estimated that disease brought by immigrants such as typhus and malaria killed 40,000 native Amazonians. The Mares made their first permanent contact with the outside world in 1969. Before that, they were effectively at war with the Peruvian government. 9 countries share the Amazon basin. Most of the rainforest, 58.4%, is contained within the borders of Brazil. The other 8 countries include Peru with 12.8%, Bolivia with 7.7%, Colombia with 7.1%, Venezuela with 6.1%, Guyana with 3.1%, Suriname with 2.5%, France Guyana with 1.4%, and Ecuador with 1%. The rainforest likely formed during the Eocene era. It appeared following a global reduction of tropical temperatures when the Atlantic Ocean had widened sufficiently to provide a warm, moist climate to the Amazon basin. The rainforest has been in existence for at least 55 million years, and most of the region remained free of savanna type biomes at least until the current ice age, when the climate was drier and savannas more widespread. Following the Cretaceous Paleogene extinction event, the extinction of the grass and the wetter climate may have allowed the tropical rainforest to spread out across the continent. From 66 to 34 Maya, the rainforest extended as far south as 45-degree climate. Fluctuations during the last 34 million years have allowed savanna regions to expand into the tropics. During the Oligocene, for example, the rainforest expanded a relatively narrow band. It expanded again during the Middle Miocene, then retracted to a mostly inland formation at the last glacial mix. However, the rainforest still managed to thrive during these glacial periods, allowing for the survival and evolution of a broad diversity of species. More than 56% of the dust fertilizing the Amazon rainforest comes from the Bodol Depression in northern Chad in the Sahara Desert. The dust contains phosphorus, important for plant growth. The yearly Sahara dust replaces the equivalent amount of phosphorus washed away yearly in Amazon soil from rains and floods. Manas, with 2.2 million inhabitants, is the largest city in the Amazon basin. The Yanomami are a group of approximately 32,000 indigenous people who lived in the Amazon rainforest. Members of an uncontacted tribe encountered in the Brazilian state of Acre in 2009, based on archaeological evidence from an excavation at Caverna de Pedra Pintada. Human inhabitants first settled in the Amazon region at least 11,200 years ago. Subsequent development led to late prehistoric settlements along the periphery of the forest by AD 1250, which induced alteration in the forest cover. List of plants of Amazon rainforest, vegetation of Brazil and Amazonian manatee, scarlet macaw, which is indigenous to the American tropics. Deforestation in the Amazon rainforest threatens many species of tree frogs, which are very sensitive to environmental changes. Wet tropical forests are the most species rich biome, and tropical forests in the Americas are consistently more species rich than the wet forests in Africa and Asia. As the largest tract of tropical rainforest in the Americas, the Amazonian rainforests have unparalleled biodiversity. One in the 10 known species in the world lives in the Amazon rainforest. This constitutes the largest collection of living plants and animal species in the world. And that's all. Thanks. Subscribe the channel and stay with us to get new